Hey people, I'm just waiting to see what's the time now. Almost there, we're a little bit early. So I'm just giving a minute for people to join, and I thought we'll do a bit of a Q&A because I'm getting all kinds of people joining, and it's not people that have been doing this for, we started this 30-40 day thing to teach people how to raise their light, increase your light, your frequency and vibration. But, who knows, it's just going. So all kinds of people are joining that aren't, even involved in this and don't know what we're doing. So I thought I'd just ask. So I thought tonight we'll just do a Q&A, see who's there. Maybe people have questions, they want to help on how, on this awakening path, on the spiritual journey. And secondly, to do a meditation, to send out, because the collective, there's still a lot of shedding. So to send out light into the collective consciousness, to send out light, to send out love, to send out this, we push this into the field. And because it's such a high frequency, it really affects. It's much more powerful than the dark, dense, and negative energies, you see. So we push out this light and love and this unity into the collective consciousness. It is felt, you see. So those that are in a not a nice place, fearful or dark or frightened or whatever, will feel it. It'll uplift people because it has power at a higher frequency. And so the more that join us in this, the merrier, because we have enough there. The more join, the more powerful it is, because we're all focusing our energy and our intent together and sending out light and love into the collective field. So there we are. That's my intention for tonight. And I did ask for some assistance to join us too. Obviously, of course, we're going to call in as much assistance as possible. All the power of light, benevolence, love, the more power, the better. If we can give the collective a bit of a boost, they need it, Yeah, well, both. 1 foot and your feet here and there. So yeah, connected to both. Otherwise you have no foot. If you're not connected, you can see me floating. Yeah. Well, if you're not connected, you have no power. If you're not, I've been sitting in meditation for a bit. I finished just now. I had a beautiful clearing. Wow, I had a big release. So I did some, closet cleaning. Yes, I have. I've called in. I was talking to Cryon, to the angels, to galactic friends that want to help. Look, everyone's going to be affected by what happens here. So, as far as benevolence and light and raising the collective consciousness and love, yes, that's what we are. Ah, thank you. That's the whole idea, you see. Thank you. Is to, for the highest and greatest good, because remember, as source, we are all one. So what happens on earth affects all of us because we are all in the earth game. We are all source. It ripples energy. I mean, it affects the galaxy, as you notice. It is affecting the galaxy. So it affects all that is. So it's in the benefit of us that we have benevolence, love, unity, a greater outcome. So so I'd like to raise that. Let's raise the frequency, the light and the love thing of the collective consciousness, because a lot of people are dropping into, they don't understand how the astral works because they're depending on the frequency they're at. So a lot of people, when they think they're tapping into all the collective consciousness, the lower realm, the lower level, which is the fear and the nonsense and all the dark shit is, they need to raise and this is what I've been doing started on a mission to tell people how to raise their light, their frequency and vibration, because the more you raise, the higher levels you reach, the more light, the more love, the more bliss, the better everything. I mean, knowledge, wisdom, access, the lot. There we are. So that's what we're doing. All right, I don't know who's on here. I have no clue. Any of you that know how to do transcendental meditation, to tap into the field? Anyone available on here that knows how to tap into the field, or has practiced, or who's... Anybody out there? Anyone knows how to do this? Or are all of you needing, most of the people on here watching me, are you needing some love, some light, some that energy, that divine energy or light? Or are you able to assist in us sending it? Who's on here? Just say yes, please. Just type in the comments yes if you're able to assist in a meditation to send this out to help the collective, to help humanity right now who are going through. A lot of them are caught on the lower consciousness, lower levels, so they're buying into a lot of the negative beliefs and stories because they're not, that's the level they're tapping into. We need to raise the light and their consciousness. Say yes, anyone that knows how to do this, please, that can help in this meditation to send it out to collective consciousness, to send out the light, send out the love, send out this into the field, to balance the, the downside of it. No, nobody's commenting. All right. Never mind. I have enough help on my own. So we can... Oh, okay. Do you? Okay. Well, there we are. There's good. Somebody that knows. Great. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you've had so many past lives. You don't worry. They'll keep coming in. You've been a lot of things. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's why I say it. Increase your light frequency and vibration or whatever, and you have access to more. My dear, please don't say negative things, because what you say and believe is what happens to you. So you are actually doing it to yourself, because no one can do anything to you. People have to learn this. So when you wake up, you don't realize that. Nothing can affect you except you. If you say, oh, I can't connect, oh, something's happening to me, then say I haven't, you see. Okay, then say I haven't. If you keep focusing on what you have, you keep telling yourself I have, and it's never going to go away. If you want a healing, you don't think, oh, well, you ask for that and it will be gone, and you say it will be gone, you see it gone, see, and it will go. So just say, I don't anymore, my asthma's gone, my lungs are fine, I can breathe. Practice it, do this every day, do these affirmations and pray, and watch within 2 weeks, poof, all of a sudden you'll find your problem's gone. You see, we are able to heal and cure and do this in ourselves. It's belief. And this is why they do things that's got nothing to do with you. See, that's your belief. Your mother might have. So you've got this belief, and it's a strong belief, and that you're doing it. This is why you're sick. It's got nothing to do with it. Go and follow Bruce Lipton, The Biology of Belief, which is absolutely true. And so, same with why you think they have placebo effects on drug trials. People don't know what they're taking, and they have exactly the same things, and it's a fake tablet. 30 years they've done research into this now. It's got nothing to do with your mother. It's got nothing to do with it. You have absolute power. So you need to go and follow Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton and get up to date with the latest research, okay? It doesn't matter what your family has, whatever. It matters what you believe. And you're absolutely able to heal yourself. And that is research has proven it. Bruce Lipton wrote a book, The Biology of Belief. 30 years of study, my dear. People have cured cancer. I mean, serious cancer gone. Just like that. So this you need to start educating yourself on, and then that will help with your negative belief system, because it comes from the old science, basically. All right. So go and follow Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton, and pay attention, and all these things, and you will, and more. Okay, absolutely, you're able to heal it. Absolutely, seriously. Absolutely gone, but you've got to stop saying I have, stop seeing it, stop, oh no, I can't do. It's that doubt and belief. Same with healing. No one can do a healing of you. Do not believe, absolutely believe and accept it. You don't allow it and absolutely believe you can be healed. It has no impact on you. See, so even me, If we try and do a healing on you now, send healing, right? If you don't believe it and you doubt it, oh, well, no, probably not, but I'll just give it it won't affect you, you see. Your belief is the only thing that's stopping you. And science has proven this. It's got nothing to do with anything else. See, yes, exactly, absolutely. I had a friend that was diagnosed stage 4 cancer, serious cancer. And there's many stories out there. You need to, so I'm saying, go and follow these people and learn. And decided, no, she's not going to listen to their diagnosis. She's not going to accept it. There's a man on here you can go and follow. Same thing, he cured himself. He was told they can't help him. He's going to die. He was 26. They can't do anything for him. He decided, no, thank you. I'm not listening to your nonsense anymore. There's many people like that will not listen to what other people say. They go on a complete detox, on organic, on this and that, and they've cured themselves. Okay. There's an old gentleman on here. That's the science. It's belief. Anyway, we're not here to go and... That's what I say. Here, I've offered you an opinion. It's free will, you see. It's free will. We all have different lessons and paths. So you can choose. If you want to look at... What is it going to harm you to look into this? These people have many stories and they have no cancer anymore. Nothing. You see? But if you believe in what you've been told or whatever else that you can't do, then that's the outcome, you see. It's belief, and that's why the 40-year book has proved it. Yeah, Dr. Dispenza cured himself as well, yeah. Many people have decided they won't listen to the doctor or someone else anymore, you see, telling them. And they walked away from, and they're perfectly fine. This is where the world's going. And science is proving this. It's proven by science now. You see, there we are. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. It's amazing what our belief is. We create our reality. They're proving that. There's so much out there. That's the old way. You see, and it paid a few people to keep that old way because it was very lucrative business. You see. But if you believe what anyone says, well, that's it. It's like someone cursing you or someone believing something's attacking you. If you believe someone can, it will affect you. If you don't believe in that nonsense, it will have no impact on you. Same with the miracle. Same with being cured. If you believe, say, if it's coming through a priest, that's what helps a healer or something. If we channel it, and you believe we can do it, it will happen. But if you think, no, I don't believe in that nonsense, it won't affect you. You won't be healed. And that's just also... It all comes back to, that's why the book is called Biology of Belief. And there's many people telling you that. There's Louise Hay. There's so many people out there. Many people that are trying to help other people that have come through this path and saying, hey, this is how I did it. Many people. See, they were not meant to be here. That the establishments that told them, oh, there's nothing they can do for them. Oh, sorry, whatever. The people that believed that definitely didn't live. And the people that didn't are happy and no sign of the cancer if it didn't even come back. No. I'm not talking about this. We're talking about examples out there. There's plenty of examples. If you look, you see. Yeah, of course you can use herbs. I mean, there's so much. But I say it's belief. It doesn't matter what you do. It's what you believe. If you believe paracetamol is going to work on your headache, it will work. If you believe paracetamol won't work on your headache, it won't work, you see. It's just belief. That's it. Doesn't matter what you believe in, it's a belief. That's what I'm talking about. And same with this being cursed and all the kind of nonsense, someone can know. We know that on the esoteric level as well. But until you learn nothing has power over you, you're going to have a bumpy ride, through the astral plane. It can be a very bumpy ride when you first start off because you don't know this, and it's quite fun to play in there. Yeah, there we are. So you have an immense amount. Also, you ask for divine help. All right. Anyway, there we are. But yes, some have chosen different times and things on this planet. We have different lessons to learn as well. But we're getting there. Slowly. And people that start doing their research and looking into things and hearing it, it spreads, and then more people are becoming aware of it and they're rising, becoming self-empowered. This is what it's about. You see, we don't need other people. Same within the Esther, you can do your own healing as well. Yeah, yep, yeah. Join the club. Join the club, Tash. Yep, me too. Yeah. Yeah, work. It takes work, you see. But you see, it depends. If you determine not to give up, if you say, bugger that, I'm not, that's what it does. It takes that determination and will, you see. That willpower. Someone that just lies there and says, oh, you know, then you're buggered. But when you decide, no, I've had enough of this nonsense, I'm not taking it, and you get that, that's it. Nothing's going to stop you. Because it's a choice. You see, that soul has a choice. Nothing is an accident when you leave the planet. Nothing. I know that's hard to say. There's no accident when you leave. Your soul, you have chosen that for a reason at that time and that way. Whatever agreements, you just don't remember. So, Paula, if you want to know, you can go to a good reader and find out. Okay, and you can ask. Or you can go for a past life regression. And you can go back in your regression to find out what agreement you made with your mom about that. Okay, so you can go for a good past life regression. You never know what else is there, and do your healing and clearing, and also ask them, or psychics, well, you can go back and find out, see what agreement you had with your mother, and you will see. And then that gives you peace of mind, because if you see it and know it for yourself, it's easier than someone sitting across the table and saying, oh, this and that, because some people don't really believe that. With a regression, you see it and experience it yourself. So it's not like some psychic you think she could be making it up, telling you. You experience it yourself, and you know to the core that it's not a joke. You can't make it up, you see. You go back into other lives as well, if whatever, maybe other healing and clearing might need to be done. But you can find out what connection you have with your mom in other lives, because there'll be more than one, you see. I don't know, darling. But you can do that. Absolutely. They have to want to, you see. You cannot heal someone. They have to do it themselves. We can facilitate it, but you can't, that's what I'm saying. If somebody doesn't want to do anything, you cannot intervene in another soul, because they have chosen own lessons and own path. No matter how painful it is to watch, you cannot intervene. You'll get told to bugger off if you speak to their higher self. Always tap in and ask their higher self. Sometimes they tell you no, they will not accept your help or light. They'll tell you to get lost. So if you want to intervene on anything, ask to speak to their higher self. And check first before you try and send anything to them, because sometimes they refuse it, because their life, they've chosen to experience something or do this. So you can't help someone unless they do it themselves. Okay, but what will help them is going through this regression that addresses trauma. Okay, depending how serious whatever in their thing. So you can go for, there's different types of regressions. It's a very deep hypnosis where they tap into your, what you want to call your soul. They have different names for it, you know, science will call it subconscious, whatever, doesn't matter. It's your eternal part. So your eternal soul energy, they'll tap into that. Okay, and then they can take you back to that time, wherever that incident happened, trauma or whatever, and you'll see it from your soul's perspective, why it happened. And then you're like, oh shit, okay, wow, man. And then you're not upset anymore. It doesn't have any power over you. See, and they can release that energy, and there we are. So a good hypnotic, sort of like a regression. There are some that level 3s that target that. You see, they're doing it already. I think with PTSD in the military already. They tried it. They know it works. So it's past life regression. They go back to that incident or that trauma, and they work through it on that level, and it's gone. See. So that is a good one. But the person's not willing to, doesn't really want to let go, you cannot do it. If you try and force someone, they do it to please you, you're wasting your time. It has to be really them wanting to, see, move on now, and they're tired of being upset or whatever it is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you don't know that if you're not even, you know, waken up to that. See. Yeah. Don't know. People have got to find out, and you know, everyone's got a different path and different experiences and different choices here. So we can't ever talk for somebody else. We don't know what they've chosen to experience. See, we don't know. You've got an interesting connection then, Paula. See, that was a very interesting. So there's a very good reason that happened. So the best thing you could do. Whereabouts are you, Paula? What country are you in? Let's try and find a level 3 QHHT regressionist in your area. Okay. Level 2 at least. Try and find a level 3 person that does QHHT regression, and you'll find it exactly. Okay. And it will give you such peace of mind. All right. And get healing. Are you in England? Okay. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. If you go onto the internet and type in QHHT practitioner level 3 and check out England, where you'll find one in England. All right. I know there's a very good one in Ireland. She is in, gosh, Dublin or Cork, I can't remember. Have a look, you'll find one here. And some of them, there's one lovely one in Ireland that she's got other degrees as well. I think she's done one in psychology, she's done one in that, in trauma, and this QHH level 3. Wow, she's amazing. So you have a very special agreement to do that. That was something to push you. There's a reason, Awakening, they did this. There's a good reason for it. See, nothing happens like that by accident. Okay. Has a very good, it's a very special purpose in there. See, and if you understand it and you're not looking at it from the negative, you will not have any more problems. Okay, you'll find such peace. All right, there we are. That'll help you a lot. Yeah. Well, it is easy. You see, there I'm just saying, belief. Stop saying that. Because if you keep saying that and saying I'm not, that's what's going to happen. You're holding that. Your belief is what blocks you. And when you get into the astral, you'll find the same thing. Oh, something's blocked me. No, because you believe it. Then you believe you're blocked, you will be blocked. You see, it's only us. So you've got to stop, first of all, saying, I can't, it's not easy. Set an intent, like I say before. You can set the intent the night before. Tomorrow I'm going to meditate. It's going to be so easy for me to connect. My brain's going to be in gamma wave. I'm going to be so calm, so relaxed. And I've shared enough videos on how to do it. There's many people that can do it. Start saying your affirmations, saying it, asking, believing it, doing it. It will happen. But if you think, oh no, I'm going to, you see, it absolutely will work. All right. Claim it the night before. Say your intent, state your intent. How you want to feel the next day. I'm going to feel really calm. I'm going to be relaxed. My meditation is going to be so easy. I'm going to easily, my brain's going to go into gamma wave. And See, I promise you. And there's so many, I share the links and even music that will help you initially. But people expect it to be instant. It takes time. It's practice. You haven't done it for a while. Same with, got into, to a transcendental state. Some people expect it the first time. Some people do, depending on your past lives and everything. So, and some people, I think it took 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I was sitting under a tree by the river the first time I tried it. But I just was patient. Like, I listened to what this man said. If you go to my YouTube channel, go down the page, you'll see a video that says all the benefits of transcendental meditation. There's a free video link there, 5-part series. If you listen to that until you it's like sunk in. You can memorize what he's saying. Do it. It's better to do it in nature, away from electricity and Wi-Fi and interference for the brain, and then practice it. Oh my gosh! And just if you remember what he says, and you just sit there. But it's not the effort. You must relax. State it. Ask. Same with the angels. You got your guides. Ask them to help you. I can meditate easily. Meditation's easy. All parts of my brain go into perfect sync and harmony. Are in a gamma wave. Bingo. And watch it happen. Keep saying that. Okay, saying it, say for 2 weeks. Just keep doing it, saying it, and practicing, and not have any doubt. Don't try and push it. Don't worry. Don't expect trouble, and just relax and surrender and ask, and watch what'll happen. Okay, we've got to stop saying these things because we're the ones who keep perpetuating. Because we are the creators. We are creating our own reality. Literally, when you go up, you'll start to realize that You won't doubt that at all when you've seen enough past lives and you've got up enough, you realize, ew. Ew. And this is what I'm doing the lives for every night on this story, actually. But tonight I just randomly doing that. Okay. You're welcome. I've even shared an affirmation, I think, to help people, because some people say that. Stop saying that. I found out all the blocks I had when I was, whatever I had in the astral, whatever problems I had, it was all me. All of them. And eventually it came back to, oh, okay, it was me. Nothing else. It was quite funny. It was like, oh, all right. You're doing it to yourself. You sabotage yourself because your fears and beliefs. That's all it is. It's us. Wow. And when you let go of those, then you'll see your problem disappears, you know. It's interesting, and really, but it's a learning experience, you see. It's a learning, it's just learning. It's all part of our awakening, it's all part of our learning and our ascension journey, going through all these levels and realizing, okay, nothing has power over me, yes, and da 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 da. So you can cognize it, because me saying it means nothing to you. You experiencing it means everything to you. That you will not forget it. It's, you cognize it to the core. That experience, like I say, practice this and you're like, oh, wow, okay. And then you realize you want to use that for something else. I want to quit smoking. And you'll do that, same thing will happen. You'll quit smoking without any problems. Whatever, you see. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to be happy. You'll see all of these things. State what you want and watch it happen. Well, go and do that. All right. And you'll realize they're actually not gone either. So go and do that. It will open your eyes and you will learn things that will put your mind at ease, and you can even chat with them. See? It will be fine. Go and do that. There's a very good reason, and it's always benevolent. It's not a negative thing, loving. Go and do that, and you can find out, and you can maybe even get messages and talk to them. See, and you will understand what it is you came to do and why you chose this to agree with them. See, oh, it will give you the love and peace you will feel, and the healing you can get as well from the angels while you're in there. Whatever else might need to be healed, okay. And maybe while you're here, you can find out a lot. It's up to you what your intentions are in this session. Okay, what can be revealed to you. It's so worth it. You will never regret it. You'll be like, wow. And then you also understand there is no death. And you won't fear it either, you see. You'll realize, wow, okay, there is actually afterlife. There are these actually do exist. And it takes your fear away. And then you realize you're eternal. And you realize all of these. It's so healing for you. Is the best word. See, you will find such healing, such love, my dear. And then you need to let go of that grief, hurt and pain. See, that's a lot of dark, dense energy you're holding there in the heart, and they will help you do that healing as well and clear it for you. Okay, and you'll feel a lot better, and then you'll understand too. See, we're there. Okay, my darling. They're not far from you actually at all. See? But you'll find that out. Okay. You will see that. And you will be a very happy lady. Okay. Very. Yeah. The healing that comes from it and is so beautiful. It's so lovely. Yeah. And that's our biggest fear, because we think, that's it. You're not. The healing will also do you some good. You are not abandoned. You are loved. You have no idea how much you're loved, actually. And that's what I think more than anything you need to know. See? Okay, you're not alone. You never were. And now going for that as well, you can find out who your guides are and the angels, and ask them. Talk to them. You'll be amazed how much support, love and guidance and help you'll get. See? So there we are. That's what they're there for, okay? Alright, let's clear that. So now let's see, we can do some meditation to send out into the collective, because I think they could do with it. People like Paul, as many people, because we're going through this. It's also coming up because we've got a lot of collective, but there's big healing, there's big shifts coming out now. So there's a lot of healing, a lot of purging, a lot of these things are coming up to the surface. I mean, I had a good release today. It was like, wow, we're all doing it. So, and also there's a lot of denser energy. So as I say, the higher, the lighter, we can send this into the field now. We can send out this love and unity and peace into the collective consciousness, into the field. You have much influence. And then it'll help others going through this time. It'll help them because they're going to feel that. I mean, we definitely could spread more love, peace, and unity. Oh, yes. At the moment, I can see the energies are very electric. A lot of anger out there. A lot of this ego. It's the ego. The ego is not wanting to die at all. And it's fighting back, which is your the eye. Your lower chakras, anyway. So we got a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of, as you see, it's quite active out there, a lot of unrest sort of energy. And it's also in people's lives as well, you see. So I think let's do a meditation and send out, please, anyone can assist, the more the merrier. And we're going to send out focus, and we're going to visualize the collective field, the consciousness, all these humans, so you can visualize. Anybody there? Guys, are you there? Because it said I lost connection. It said my Wi-Fi, okay, sorry. It said my Wi-Fi dropped off. So for a minute my internet was wonky. Okay, I'm back. Great, yeah. Alright, doesn't matter. Even if I disappear during the meditation, I'll be back. But I'll be meditating, so it's not a point. We're going to be sending that energy out there. Hi. We're going to send it out anyway. Okay. No. It's the frequencies coming into the planet. They're very high, so it's affecting Earth. That's why we're having all these volcanoes erupting and earthquakes. And they're affecting people. They're having tears, fighting, healing, purging, a lot of anger and all kinds of things going on. And this is what it's all about. See, the dark, dense energy and ego does not want to let go in a hurry. All right, so we're going to flood the collective field and consciousness with love, peace, and unity. So they're going to feel this absolutely. When you're feeling that, you don't want to get angry and or whatever. It kind of doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to send them with peace and love, and we're going to actually visualize the collective, all these minds connected. Almost looks like a field, electricity or whatever it is. That's your collect, and we're going to be sending it into and we're going to. Okay, so there we are. That's what I'm going to be doing. Those that want to participate, please join us. All right, I'm going to just get myself ready now. So I'm not going to be talking. All right, I'm going to pick up the frequency and vibration again. Okay, sorry people. Ooh, it generates a lot of heat. It's a lot of energy. Sorry, and it generates a lot of heat. Yo. You start getting very hot. There we are. All right, I need to cool off a bit. Open my skylight, I think. So just give me a minute. That's when I open. My windows are quite open, but still, wow, that it gets very hot, and your body temperature goes up a lot. I need air. Sorry, quickly. Oh, hot. Okay. Better. There we are. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Lots of company helping on that. Ooh. A lot of beings were assisting. Wow. So there were a lot of energies helping there. You can feel them and you can see them. You get an idea. There was a lot because I invited the angels, all the angels. I invited Crown, all the benevolent beings, galactics. They want to help, but all from a place of pure benevolence, pure love, pure benevolence, pure kindness for the highest and greatest good for humanity, to rise the light, the love. So they would feel the collective would be a wave of peace going through the collective consciousness, and those that needed to feel that love and that comfort, that anyway, never mind. And light. Wow, light was pushed into that one. Into the collective consciousness, yeah. You cleanse some of that shit. Because a lot of it's here, darkness. It's their thoughts. People don't realize it's the crap that they're thinking and feeling. It's their thoughts. They're filling themselves with, not such pleasant thoughts. And those thoughts have energy and frequencies. And they're not nice ones. As I explained last night, if you see them, they actually... So people don't realize that they're their own worst enemies. You're doing it yourself, whatever you think, you're becoming. So you've got to think and say good things. I am pure positive energy. I'm happy. I'm this. Whatever you want to feel, you've got to claim it. I am happy. I am joy. That's why I've been doing this. I don't know what day we are now, day 11 or whatever it is. And affirmations. I'm telling people, when you wake up in the morning, please do this. I'm in my PJs and I pull out my cushion and I sit here and I sit out, open my windows, I look outside, doesn't matter what the weather's doing, and I sit here and I say, thank you, Source. And I don't know what the day is going to be like, it doesn't matter, it's going to be a good day. Thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for this beautiful fresh air that I breathe. Thank you, blah, 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 blah. And then I start my affirmations. I am, inner meaning I. Unconditional love. I am peace. I am joy. Whatever I want to feel and be, we claim it. I've done these enough with you. You say it 3 times. And then I say thank you for everything, whatever, and then you do. It can go on a long time, but when you're finished, your frequency and vibration is here and you're setting it for the day. And then you can do another one in the afternoon or evening. I wouldn't suggest, depends where you are, doing it at night because you won't sleep. Because you're in such a high, you'll be in such a high frequency vibration, and you'll be such a state of joy that you cannot, you're not going to be relaxed and sleepy. Never mind. So I don't rant off it at night anymore, because I used to do that. Sometimes, depending my evening, then I can be so happy and so thankful. But then I'm like lying here and just thanking Source for everything, and that's it. I mean, I'm awake all night, So I don't recommend it. I rather, like I say, set your intent for the next day. What do you want to have? What do you want to feel tomorrow? What do you want to achieve? Then you state that. I'm going to have a fantastic day. I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to feel peace. I'm going to feel this. I'm going to do that. And watch it happen. That's it. This is why I'm doing these things every day, trying to tell people, educate them so they can help themselves. They know, they can get themselves out of the not such good situation they're in, because they don't realize it's them. Yeah, if they are, but it's your own doing. You invited them in this life or another, you see. Because nothing can intrude unless we believe it. If we believe they can or fear it, it will happen. It's all belief. If you believe something can, you're allowing it then, because you are saying, okay, well, something can do that to me, so I'm free game. You see, it's all belief. And this is what Bashar is very good at teaching. I see he's doing a new one. I'm very curious to see what he says about Atlantis. Very curious to see what he's doing a new channel. He's channeling on the 30th of July, talking about, I shared the screenshot of it. That's going to be interesting to see what he says. Anyway. Yeah, stop saying that. There we are. You see. Whatever you want to achieve in the morning, you're going to say, tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to feel enthusiastic, I'm going to be full of energy. Because you're intending, you're stating it to source, the universe, God, right? Whoever you want to, I don't know how your belief system works. So tomorrow I'm going to wake up, I'm going to be rejuvenated, I'm going to have such a good sleep, I'm going to have a good sleep, I'm going to wake up feeling so rejuvenated, full of energy and enthusiastic and whatever, whatever you want to do, you see, and watch it happen. And you keep saying that. As I don't know how far down you are. If you've got a negative momentum going because you've started it and you've been saying this nonsense for a while, it doesn't happen overnight because you've got that momentum going from saying every day the opposite, you see. Now you've got to build up a momentum. You've got to build up the energy in the opposite direction. So sometimes it takes a bit longer than a day to work, depending on how much you've been saying whatever negative story every day. You see. You're going to build up the momentum in the other way and you don't even doubt it. It's like you're commanding it, right? You're the boss. Command it. And see. And you are the boss. You can command and say whatever you want. So you always say only what you want. You always think and believe and everything always works out for me. I'm blessed. This is why I'm doing it every day. And if you watch my videos on YouTube, I've explained all of these things to you. Day one, start with day one. I've explained all of this, what to do, what not to do. And if you listen, and if you actually listen to what I say and start practicing it, you will see a difference. Oh, yes, you will. Depending on how much momentum you've got in the negative, it'll take a while for you, but you will notice a difference. And then you might have to do it longer, but oh, believe me, you'll find a big difference in your life. And it'll start changing and getting better and happier and lighter, and you will feel just amazing. So if you want to be happy, you've got to do it. You've got to say it. You've got to do your affirmations. You've got to do your gratitude every day and watch your life change for the better. Say. But if you keep focusing on what you don't want and saying things you don't want, you keep them there. You see, if you keep saying, I'm depressed, I'm sad, you're going to be depressed and sad. It won't change. The same with healing or same with whatever. It doesn't matter. It applies to everything. Your body, your health, whatever. It applies to all. I'll share some of my stories sometime down the line. But I've done many things with this, and I've got many testimonies I can share that are wow. It's amazing. You too, have a lovely day or evening. All right, people. I don't know if anyone else has got any other things they want to ask. Anybody else got any other questions? And I hope that if you were on for that meditation, I hope that you'll feel it if you tap into it. You'll feel that. You'll definitely feel the energy, love, calm, peace. The link is in if you go to my TikTok page, and under the profile, your face, and then there's a link tree. Click on the link tree, and there's a link to my YouTube and my Facebook page. So I upload all my lives. I upload to YouTube that I do on here. Okay, and then during the day I share videos on my Facebook, useful things that are helpful things depending on where they are on their journey, people. But yeah, so go to my link tree on my TikTok page, click on that, and then you'll see the link that'll take you to it's Multidimensional World 2020 and Beyond. That's the name of the YouTube one. But if you want to change your life, we started this 40 day challenge. Start on the first video that explains what to do and what not to do, and then just you're going to make mistakes in the beginning, but be aware. You start doing this, your life will take a 360 for the better. Like literally, I'm not joking. There's a huge impact on your life. Your light will increase, your frequency and vibration will increase, your life will just change for the better. In all ways. See, you're welcome. I mean, in every way. You'll be blessed. And say those things. It's like the affirmations. You'll get better if you practice it, because you'll be asked for the guidance, you see. Yeah, that's practicing. Yeah, practicing is telepathically tapping into them. It's like if you want to tap into the crystal, you can do the same. You can communicate with the crystal, and you can store memory. You can store like energy in the crystal as well. Like I said a while ago, rocks are actually like a human, their library. That's what they were used for a long time ago when we had a high frequency on the planet. They were our libraries. We hid information that was like in the rocks, and they're like our gatekeepers. It's strange, actually, very interesting. If you go and speak to them, so like you would do when you're doing transcendental meditation, like you want to go remote view or you want to talk to an animal, right? You focus on the animal, or like anyone, you want to talk to the higher self, right? You focus on them and you want to talk to them, their soul, and you want to ask a question. You can do the same with a tree. You can do the same with a cat, a horse, a plant, a tree. Same thing. It's tapping in. So when you're focusing on practicing it, because you can communicate with anything. All you're doing then is your inner being instructing him to find the same frequency, to sync with that frequency. That's your focus. And you will. You can communicate with anything. No joke. Anything. Practice it. It takes practice. Don't doubt it, because you bloody can. You just do it. You can. If you can tap in, you can do it. Yeah. Everyone's got different gifts and different, but your intent, if your intent and desire is strong, oh, you'll get it. The stronger your intent is or your desire, the faster it manifests, the faster you get whatever you're asking from source. So if your desire to really, my daughter loves plants, she's another one. I love them. I talk to my tree. I send them healing. Talking to them is energy. What you're saying to them, I love you. You can send energy. Same thing if you want it, like you're doing a healing. You can send energy to your plants. And if you send enough energy, you'll actually see the plant doing this. It starts to vibrate. Because you're sending a lot of energy to the plant. So you can actually send energy. You'll see people, some of these yogis, they'll take a seed and they're meditating. And there's a lady that does it. She puts a seed here. Within half an hour, the seed germinates. She'll make it grow. Pure intent, life force energy you're sending full. You can actually, she actually makes a plant grow in her hand while you can watch it. Not a joke. Because people think this is whoa nonsense. None of this is whoa. People levitate. You can do, your mind is extremely powerful on your focus. So this woman makes plants grow in her hand, in front of you, live. You can do that. But that's what she, wants. Who knows? I don't know. I know. You can go look it up. I saw it. I don't know where. You see, stop saying things like, just what you see. I watch your words. Look at this. This has been a slow process. Ego, life is hard to change. You see, you are saying that. Stop. You've got to reprogram the mind with Dr. Joe Spencer. You've got to stop saying negative things, because what you say is what actually happens. It will not change. It's not changing, because if you keep saying it or thinking that, thoughts, it's going to stay that way, do you see? So if you look at your words, you understand what you're doing. You're sabotaging yourself. Your own thoughts and words are your own enemy. You'll start being aware of them. It takes time. You start being aware of it, and you'll start, okay, no, and you'll change it. So you'll say that, and then it could take, like, I think Joe Dispenza says 30 days to reprogram the mind. But this is why I say I did the 40-day challenge. You got to be strict. You got to do this every day. No excuses, because wake up in the morning, do your affirmations, say thank you, source, gratitude, thank you for my food, thank you for the abundance of food I have, whatever you want. If you've got it or not, you don't focus on the now, what you want to manifest, what you want to change. If you want a healthy body, if you want money, if you want to, whatever it is, happiness, peace, joy, energy, whatever. Do your gratitude. Be grateful in the morning. Say thank you for this, thank you. And then start doing those things. I am happy. If you want to be happy. I am full of energy. I'm enthusiastic. I'm joy. I'm whatever. You see. State it and you will have it. You got to do that, and your mind you'll start changing. You'll start feeling. You'll become that, and you'll feel that. But you got to do it every day. And this is why I did this 40-day challenge. So do it for 40 days, and you're going to watch that difference. But watch your thoughts. It's all described, okay? And I've given you tips as each day I've gone through, all right? That'll help you. But watch what you see, because that's our old habits. We don't talk negative. Only positive and optimistic. That's it. Life always gets better for me. Life just keeps getting better. Every day just keeps getting better. I'm so blessed. Feel it, claim it, thank it. What you are today, you will be blessed tomorrow. You see? Watch. Practice these things. I started just doing little things, and I've done many tests. I can see. See? All right, people. My throat's getting a bit sore. Needs a rest. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Try these. Yeah, you see, exactly, Ellie. I know, it's amazing. Me this morning as well. I had a long rant this morning because I set my intent yesterday. I wanted to feel joy and I just felt this. I felt very enthusiastic. Like, you know, you're anticipating excitement. It's like you're expecting a big present or surprise. Yeah, well, yeah, I know I am, but anyway, yeah, I am. I'm manifesting some things. So I'm getting to the point where you're starting to feel joy and anticipate excitement. And so I know. So I sat this morning and my affirmations are like, wow, and they were quite long actually. I did my thank yous, and then I do a little meditation kind of affirmations, and then I know you are like, wow. It picks up your frequency, your mood, your energy, your light for the day. It's amazing. I'm so glad for you, Ellie. You see, now you can teach somebody else, because they will see the improvement in you, and people close to you will feel it. They will start to change. You don't have to tell them. You're just going to do it. And people around you will start changing, because your energy is so powerful, and that light and energy, that field you're emitting. And they're seeing it. They're going to see, wow, you're so happy. Things are great. You know, what are you doing is working, so I'm going to try it. It really spreads. It's like a virus. It will spread. I know, it's amazing. Yeah. No, it is not how good it gets. It is bloody fantastic. It's flipping awesome. It's just freaking awesome. My life is fantastic. I love life. Thank you. I love my life. I love life. And so you will. You know, life is just freaking awesome. Whatever. You know, the ever-ready bunny. Exactly. What you got? Oh, it's just beautiful. Blessings come pouring down, and you know, and then you can share it, and it's so nice to watch. You know how people I've seen change, and you can watch the impact on their life. Like, they started following me, I don't know, 2 years ago, and they got their awakening, and they did their forgiveness or healing. Wow. And a difference it made in their life. And you are so happy when you know it's helped someone. When they've listened to you and they've tried it out and they started their process or their forgiveness and their journey, and you can just see, and you watch them and they're like, oh wow, thanks so much. You know, it's so amazing. That is the gratitude, or that's, you know what I mean, the thanks that you need. It's just, wow, it's amazing when people say thank you so much, you know, for that, and how it helped them and how it helped their life, and how, you know what I mean. And you can watch the improvement in their life, and they feel happy, and their life is, and it's so nice to see you uplifting other people. And this is what happens. And this is what our energy, the awakening, is all about. It's exactly what the awakening is. As we raise in our light and frequency and consciousness, we're all one collective consciousness. It spreads through the collective. They feel that's a higher frequency. So if we're holding a higher frequency in consciousness collectively, it starts tipping, and they do. Like, it's like the 100 domino thing. And this is what's happening on the planet, the Great Awakening, like the moment, sort of a revolutionary awakening. But in not in a negative way. But when they start off, unfortunately, if you're holding a lot of unresolved shit in yourself, which is past hurts and stuff you haven't let go of, and anger and hate and loss and grief and that's got to come out first. And that's messy, and that's a lot of what is going on out there. And people it's projections. They're projecting it out. A lot of it's projection. See, you can easily manipulate people if they haven't let go of their shadows. You see. Anyway, there we are. So we're spreading it. We're spreading the love. We're spreading the light and upliftment. The more people you uplift, the better. Remember, the planet is for all of us. We've got to live on it. So we want light, higher consciousness. We want the light. We want the love. We want the unity. We want the peace to be like a virus. See, wipe out everything that's low and gone. All right. Love you. Have a wonderful day, morning, evening. Are you very, 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 very welcome. You know, that's it. I mean, that's, if I can do my job, I mean, I'm happy as a pig in shit if I can do that. What a nicer thing to do. I couldn't think of a better way to spend my time and then uplifting other people. I love seeing people happy. You know what I mean? Because you know there's nothing better you can do for someone, because the rest of their life will be okay. They're not going to sit in this. They can now free themselves from any bad life. They understand how it works. They'll be able to control their life. They'll be able to have happiness, to have peace, to have prosperity, whatever, all they wanted. You see, we are doing such a service to humanity. If you can teach them this and uplift them, that's it. They are freed. They're in light. They've risen out of the dark. You know what I mean? That's it. And then they will raise their family and their children. And this is how we get out of this cycle. You see, this is how the new earth is born. Well, it is. They're like bean sprouts at the moment. We are spreading it. And go and share it. When you've got it, share your success. Well, people will see it. They'll see it. They'll see, wow, you're glowing, you're happy, you're this. This is why. It does. Even my kids, my daughter started. I mean, normally they say, it's true, ask anyone, like a mechanic, right? At home, they're the last people to listen, right? They're the last ones. They're like, everyone else will listen to you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're a mechanic, you know, they always say your own home is the word. My oldest daughter started. She's not into the spiritual side yet. She's conscious, but not. And so she's not doing the meditation. So she's not tapped in, as you say. But her inner guidance is working one time. I mean, she's being guided. She's doing it without even knowing consciously, you know, I'm watching it because you're aware. And wow, and how much her life is changing. She's loving it now. She started this gratitude and positive thing and affirmations, and she is just happy, and she's just loving life, and she's just so grateful, and she's like, what? I'm so, and she's, you know, in the state of gratitude, and her life just keeps getting better. And I'm saying, yeah, well, you know, try listening to that. Yeah, Mom, you know, my friend's listening, all that stuff you told me to listen to, my friend does it, and now it's fine, you see, because somebody else has told them. They're listening, all the stuff I recommended, somebody else has told them. But it doesn't matter, it's spreading, it's like a virus. And she's automatically doing it because I'm doing it and saying it. Oh, who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter how it happens, it's going. And you're like, wow, you know. My other one is, good, yeah. But there we are, you know. It's just so wonderful to see people happy, to see them get out of that horrible place they're in. You know, when they've been in a really nasty place, to be able to lift them out of that, it is just like such a blessing. And I am thankful. I say thank you for that. I'm very thankful for them. I think that is such a wonderful blessing that, Source has given me this opportunity. It's such a, I'm like, I love this. Thank you for this. It's such a lovely thing to do. All right. Blessings. Love you all. Keep spreading the joy and love. And shine your light. Don't hide your light. Let it shine. Because the more you shine your light, the more it spreads. I mean, it's incredibly powerful. All right. And you can do that, like I said, you can put that thing around you as well. Because then you're also doing it when you're walking. You're setting the intent when you're going out into the public. They're not even aware that they're getting pummeled with this energy. Oh, it's so funny. The younger ones actually are. You can see the younger ones that are tapped in because they walk past and they look at you. And they're like, they can see your auric field. They can see whatever you're putting around them. And they're like, ooh. Yeah, they know. You can actually see some of the ones with the higher things have come into the planet. And you're like, oh, yes, I see you. All right. Love you guys. Bye.